Remember when you was a little kid and you wanted to do what you wanted to do? But mom and dad wasn't having that. And they told you what you was gonna do, right? But in the back of your mind, you always had stuff you wanted to say. But you never did. Because you knew better. Well, on this podcast, we don't know no better. Welcome to our voice, First Amendment. And you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. And me, let's get it.
Welcome to our voice, First Amendment. I'm JWillDoIt, and the lovely
Jonzee Jewelz.
Y'all see that look she been giving me, man? She been giving me that look since last episode. I swear to God, it's been a whole week she been giving me the same look. But anyway, today we are going to talk about what, Miss Jewelz?
We're going to talk about cheating in a marriage and why people do it.
Why people do it. I got an idea.
Let's hear it.
Huh?
Let's hear it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You go first. I'm gonna let you talk on this one. I mean, I'm gonna speak up, but I'm interested to hear what you have to say about it, though, because for whatever reason, men and women just cannot agree on this topic. I think it's an ego thing. But anyway, let me hear. Let's see.
Oh, for one,
Why do women cheat?
Cheat for two
don't try
reasons.
to tell me why no man cheat.
I cannot tell you why we cheat.
Let me hear why women cheat.
Let's start by saying we both cheat. Men and women cheat for two different reasons.
Okay, I can dig it.
Women cheat for a certain type of fulfillment, something that she's missing. It ties into our emotion about things.
Some men the same way. Go ahead.
We can agree to disagree on that sometimes.
Most men aren't, but some are.
Most men are what now?
Most men aren't that way, but some are.
Okay. So,
go ahead.
Women cheat for a certain type of fulfillment. 9 times out of 10, when you get a woman to start cheating in a relationship, and I'm not talking about the mass majority that don't cheat for just because they just gonna do what they do anyway. And sometimes it's just as bad as the men. That's just what they do. But when you get a per se good woman to step out of a relationship and step out of a marriage, she's seeking something that she's missing.
Then is she really that good?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So when do y'all decide to classify an adulterous woman as good or not good? Like, when does she become a hoe versus, well, she's a good lady, she just did it because she was lacking this, versus, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's
lacking of what
no sin
the man is not doing.
No sin is greater than the next.
And I agree.
So it's wrong, regardless. So how is she considered a good girl and the next woman's not?
Because she's looking for something that she's missing, and she still can be good.
Okay.
And you can trust that. You can bank on that one. You can call it being hoish and a good girl, and you can give it all these different titles.
You see my face?
You call it what you want. But if she's missing something and you missing something at the house,
but that's what male, female. That don't mean that's what anybody. Women ain't the only ones saying like that. Men, look, this misconception that men, and I'm talking about men, real men, I ain't talking about the immature. Cause see, I feel like a lot of societies take on relationships come from when we were fucking kids. You can't hold the fact that I might have been a hoe when I was a kid and didn't know no better versus the person I am now as an adult, as a responsible adult. But for whatever reason,
people change, people grow.
Yeah, but people don't see that though. Like they automatically you automatically classify based off what they remember. But guess what? All of us was some hoes when we was young because we didn't know no better. We was exploring. We was trying to see what we like, what we don't like, what mistakes we gonna make, what mistakes we aren't gonna make. Oh, I can't do that no more. Oh shit, if there's no black woman out like that no more.
I'm not gonna agree that everybody was no whore.
Well, not a hoe, but I'm just saying all of us.
Not like tendency.
Well, cause see, I don't. My definition of whore ain't
Yeah.
Ain't as harsh as some people's definition. So I apologize. I use it different. We all were carefree. Let's put it that way.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, we all were carefree, and we all, I mean, we didn't know no better, and most of us came from single parent households. You know what I mean? So we didn't really have an example from home on how things were to be, and then a lot of people did have both, or male or female or both figures in the home. The husband was cheating, or it was domestic violence, or abuse, mental abuse, whether it's verbal abuse, physical abuse, or the guy touching the little girl. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, we didn't really have a lot of examples. I know for me, I was raised by my mom, so I didn't have that mother-father example. And I think that's why I always wanted it. But we lack how a relationship should be. And that's why now in my marriage, because I know that I make sure that my kids see me hugging and kissing on mama and telling her how much I love her and how much I appreciate her. I don't want any of my kids to feel like it's okay to not do that, or it's not okay to do that.
And that's the new thing that a lot of people, that could be looked at, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but that could be looked at two different ways. Because you have people that say, you know, don't do too much in front of the kids. Some people consider your level of do too much is different from the next person.
Yeah, and then the same one cheating on each other.
But when
same one that's gonna be co-parenting in 2 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no
when
line
a
of
child does
communication.
not know how to show affection,
That's a problem.
that's a problem. You gotta know how to show affection to your own parents and to your siblings, and it's on a sibling parent level.
Yep.
And that way, you take that into your relationship when you become a man and a woman.
They gonna
you gotta
remember
know how
that.
to do that stuff.
Yeah, because kids will remember just like
some
kids
people
remember you beating the shit out of their mama. They gonna remember you loving the hell out of their mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a choice. You choose to either love them or not love them, but the child's gonna remember either way. That child is
Good or
not
bad.
going. Yeah, man, I can count on my hands and have fingers left over how many times I saw my dad as a kid. And until I was grown and knew better, man, I thought he was the best thing in the world. And barely knew him. Because you know what I did remember? The few times I did see him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you should show that. And I don't think there's a problem with that. And I think if you did that more, then it'll be less cheating in the household. Because like you said,
You think
most women
that would solve the problem?
not solve the problem, but it opens up a lane of communication, a different line of communication. B, well, basically it forces you both to be affectionate and to love on each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is, to me, that's what marriage should be about. You should love on each, you should love each other. You know what I mean? You should want to be around each other. You should want to be hugged up watching movies and cuddling and laughing and giggling.
And
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
just for the
Because if
the
you don't do
forefront
those
for the
things, somebody else,
kids.
it's to make sure. I feel like you should court your wife the same way you pursue her, and hoping you pursued her or she pursued you, either way. But the same way y'all pursued each other, and how you couldn't wait to run back to the block and tell your boys, man, I think I done found the one, dog. I done found the one, dog. Man, she the one, bro. I'm telling you, she the one. Like, man, you just met that bitch. Man, don't call her no bitch. Like, she the one. Don't call her no bitch no more. She the one. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
you have to keep that throughout the entire marriage, and it's hard. And that's why they say marriage is a job. But if you took the time that you put the same effort in figuring out different ways to make your woman happy, or your man happy,
Or just keep in mind what took you
that
to
you
the
put-
same thing that you did to get her, you're gonna have to do to keep her.
But not only that, if you put the same energy, because it takes a lot of energy to cheat. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of energy, and a lot of shit to go
You
right.
think?
Yes, it does. Trust me, I know.
A lot of energy.
It takes a lot of fucking energy. Y'all wasn't doing it right.
Who?
If you want bullshit. If you want spending it,
How much energy you need to
it took
cheat?
a lot of goddamn energy. Well, I forget, women are givers. I mean, are takers, not givers. So y'all don't spend too much energy. My bad. But it's a lot of.
If that's the average,
That ain't. Nah, I'm just saying because you sit here like. Let me explain why there's a lot of energy. Because see, maybe I was on a whole nother level at one point, which to me.
You weren't on a whole nother level. You just was on another level.
Nah, a whole nother
section.
If you weren't tired, you weren't doing it right. If you weren't fed up and was like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more, man, please, I want to get caught. Somebody catch me, please. You weren't doing it right.
One more time, because that just really just...
If you don't say to yourself at some point, you know what, I'm tired of doing this. I just want to get caught with one of them.
Why don't you just leave her then?
Because it's going to get to my next point.
Why go through all that when you can just leave?
Because we not all men. A lot of times men and women find themselves in a situation where they find themselves in a love triangle not because they wanted to be in it, but because they didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and because they kept prolonging doing the inevitable, thinking this shit would just go away or that person would just lose interest. And then 2 years later, they ain't went away and they ain't lost interest. And now you even more fond of this person's feelings or more concerned of this person's feelings. You know this is boo and this is who you want to be with. But damn, you done drug her off for 2 years thinking that she might have a chance. You know she ain't got a chance. You're too afraid to tell her because you don't want to break her heart. Now you're 2 years into the shit. You definitely don't want to tell her because it's going to devastate her. And it's going to
devastate her either way.
It's going to devastate either way. But as men, well, as I speak for me, I don't want to devastate nobody. It was never a plan to get into this to hurt anybody. Matter of fact, it wasn't even my plan to meet your raggedy ass. Bitch, you should have stayed in that fucking corner where you was at. I would have saw you, motherfucker ass. You should have wore that dress. You should have stayed your ass in the car. You should have told me no. You know what I mean? Type of shit. Cause
that's what y'all be going through?
Sometimes, yeah, we don't want to, man, y'all.
So it's her fault that she got up.
That's not what I'm saying.
Or it's her fault she wore that dress.
No, it's my fault because I was weak. No, I'm saying that's the thought process of a man that really didn't want to cheat and found himself in a situation where, okay, he was weak and let the best. Because let me clear this up, ladies. Let me clear this up. We do not wake up in the morning and say, man, this would be a great day to cheat on my wife. I want to make my wife feel like the smallest, the lowest, worst thing walking on the face of this earth. If a man wake up and feel that way about you, then you the problem because you still there. He shouldn't even be waking up to you. We don't wake up to do that. But what I'm saying is, we don't wake up to hurt y'all. Sometimes when we find ourselves in situations, and a lot of times
y'all wake up and text them motherfuckers.
Well, let me tell you something. Maybe y'all should text us more. Maybe you should text them more.
Maybe he should text more.
Well,
vice versa.
Maybe when he do text, you should text. Maybe when he do text something back.
And not when you done some bullshit.
You should send a little picture. You should send a little picture, cause maybe that's what he want. Cause guess what?
Got that shit
and guess what you gonna say? I ain't sending no picture over the phone, but guess what that thought gonna say? Okay, which one? What angle you want it from? You want the back shot, side shot, front shot, or the shot when you was hitting it?
What's wrong with getting it before you think the high?
What's wrong with just giving your man what he wants so that he can make it through the day? She
might not be no picture taking person. She might not like to send her body out. Like, what's wrong with not liking to do that?
We walking out here in this goddamn world where it's damn near what 3
everybody
to 1
don't do what the
ratio
fuck is
for
trending.
Female. We are coming out, we leaving the house, and you know most women, the women I know, y'all like to look good. Y'all come out the house looking good. So you sending us out here already into temptation. Already. Just period. We got to put on the armor, boy. We got to pray. We got to, she's the shit. We got to put on the blinders, the bullet blockers, all that shit just to go out the door. You know what I mean? If I text my wife, and be like, hey, baby, send me a picture of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever little pet name we done gave you. I shouldn't get no, I ain't doing that. No, you can send the damn picture. Because I asked. If I took my time and fixed my mouth in the middle of the fucking day while I'm working, mid-sentence typing, to text you because I'm thinking about it and I want to see it, instead of you just taking that, Oh boy, that thing got his ass. He can't wait to get home. You like, hey, I ain't gonna send it. Okay, all right then. Well, guess who will send it? Because I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. You my wife, I married you, man. All I'm saying is, a lot of times, now trust me, you got some hoes out there, but then you got some players. You got some players out there, and the females already know that. If y'all stop thinking y'all got magic twat and think that it can change everything, if that nigga was a hoe when you saw him and said, "Oh, I'm finna make him mine," he gonna be a fucking dog when you get him. He just gonna be a dog hitting your twat and theirs. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
So that's one of the problems. One of the problems is y'all got this misconception that y'all could just change anything like that. Like, please, child, please. No, it don't work like that because it's magical, but it ain't that magical. It's not a necessity. You know what I'm saying? It's a how would I classify sex? Now, at my age, at one point, boy, I dropped every fucking thing. Oh, I get to push. Where, why? Why the hell I got so many goddamn kids?
So it's not a necessity.
It's not a no. It's not a necessity. It's not a necessity. It shouldn't be a necessity.
It's a necessity.
It should be a constant,
if that's what you want.
It should be a constant and consistent joy of life and extra added bonus to being married and having a husband or wife. That's what sex should be, and a way to carry on your
But guess
lineage.
what? When you met her, if you date her, you get to know this person. You learn this person. Would you ask somebody to do something that you know they don't like to do, and just to even put that anger in your heart or feel that way towards her? If she already says, "I don't like to do that," or "I don't feel comfortable doing that," everybody ain't doing what's.
Of course she should consider
everybody
coming
is
out of
not
her
doing
comfort
what's
zone for
trending.
her husband. It ain't about being trendy. It's about making sure you please your husband. That's what it's.
Well, you need to be a little more creative besides cheating and finding another way to find your wife to send you something pleasurable for the day.
See, that's the problem. That was just an example. And if something that small can't be met by my wife, then maybe she deserved to get cheated on.
And if that's how you feel about it, that's the reason you were used
and
to go cheat on your wife.
if a man did the same thing,
and she sticks with you through that,
his ass deserved to get cheated on too. It go both ways. I ain't taking up for no side. If the man too goddamn too prideful or too caught up in who they are, what they will or won't do or never done before, and can't be open-minded to the fact that, yo, this is my lifelong partner who I decided to spend the rest of my life with, and he or she has decided to spend the rest of their life with me. If you can't swallow your pride for that, then maybe you deserve to be cheated on, the husband or wife, because at the end of the day, in my book, happy wife, happy life. But at the end of the day, it's the other's responsibility to make sure that the other one.
I agree with you on that.
Happy.
But I'm not going to do anything that I feel uncomfortable doing, whether he's my husband or someone that I'm in a relationship with. If I am uncomfortable doing it, it's not going to get done.
I don't get.
You cheat because you want to. You cheat because you want to.
It's only one thing that a man can ask you, or a woman can ask their husband, that I will agree that you should have the right at that point to say, no, I don't want to do that, and they should be fine with it. Only one thing. And that one thing is bringing an extra person in the bedroom, which that's one of the topics we're going to reach on later on.
That would never fucking happen.
But no, listen to what I'm saying. That and I feel like a woman as a wife or a man as a husband has every right to say that would never fucking happen. Don't ask me that no more. And they carry on.
They just gave you the signs that they about to cheat.
No, not necessarily. Just listen to me.
Yes, it is.
Well, let me finish. That's not true.
Because your heart from the desire some extra shit.
That's not
that
true.
consists of another person.
But that don't mean that they want to cheat. I'm gonna tell you how we think.
You not figure
I'm gonna tell you how we think. I'm a man, and I done did more.
I done seen this shit play out before.
Man, I done did more.
You bring somebody else in that bedroom, you got problem.
No, you don't. You gotta know how to handle that shit.
You got problem. Ain't no way to handle that.
It is.
You can handle nobody in that bedroom but you.
You handle that shit like a G. It go all.
Yeah, a G going behind you. Let me tell you something. You actually, and I hate to jump on that because it's another topic. You actually think that you can handle that situation.
I've handled it several times. What do you mean? I just told you
that. Them some weak ass women.
No, they ain't weak.
They weak
It
as
ain't
hell.
about that. No.
Ain't no way in the hell you gonna bring another woman in
A
here.
weak woman
You
is
ain't
a
even put
woman
on.
who can't deal
And,
with
and one of them was your main girl.
One of you
One of
can't.
them was your main girl.
Yeah.
You crazy as hell.
What's wrong with that?
Crazy as
That's
hell.
not
You
crazy.
actually think you gave your best performance to the other woman?
No, I didn't.
I know the
knew
fuck you
better.
did. So
I
guess
knew
what?
better.
You
I
as
knew
a
better
man
than that,
to
though.
get your pride.
I
Guess
knew
what you
better
gonna do? You gonna
No.
backdoor your motherfucking wife
no.
and you going to cheat.
No, but she wanted to do it too. So what's the problem?
You ain't doing your best. You're not doing
Nah,
your best in
nah.
front of the other woman.
I feel like-
You've already admitted to
Nah.
that. So
But let me
therefore
tell you
you
something.
got to go back
But look,
without her knowing.
that's not the original argument because
That's not.
I agree that
That's touchy.
I agree that
I done
a
seen
woman,
marriage fall apart behind that
well,
bullshit.
they should've
ain't
been-
never,
they
ain't
should've
nobody
knew-
I've never
They
dated
should have been
even
in touch
thought
with who they
or
are
dreamed
to
of
know
coming to
whether or
ask me no
not they
shit
can
like
handle
that.
that or not handle it. Because not everybody can handle it. Now I'd be the first one to tell
I ain't
you.
built like that. I'm telling you that now.
Ain't no wrong with that.
I'm not built like that.
But there's nothing wrong with not being built like that, though. Is what I'm saying.
I'm not bringing nobody else. Look, you
I
want to
just
see the whole
said.
damn crime scene.
I just said
Just got a whole-
that's the one thing that
It done went from a love scene to a crime scene.
No, what? Stupid. I'm saying that's the
I'll
one.
be at 1,000.
But that's I feel you though.
I'm not. I ain't built like that.
I feel you,
Shit,
but that's
no.
the only thing. If your husband asks you,
That's the only thing you can come up with that
man,
your wife's
if
supposed to
your
tell you no
man,
about.
Yes, because if your husband say, look, baby, if your husband asks you to
Listen.
send a provocative picture, or if your husband
No, go back-
tell you-
no, go
or
back
your
to the other
husband tell
question.
you- or your
Go
husband
to the
tell
one-
you to give him oral sex
We
a certain way.
we gon'
You
fuck all
shouldn't be.
that.
You shouldn't be.
Go back to
No, I don't do that.
asking
What you
me
mean I don't do
to
that?
go that ask me that
What
question
about
about
it? It's
him
either
coming
yes or no.
and ask me to
And
bring
if-
another woman.
If you,
know
feel
what I
that
would
way
do?
about it, it is what it is.
You know what I'm doing?
What you gonna do?
I'm going in the house.
Hmm.
I'm packing up all my shit.
Okay, then he just gonna go have a threesome with the
And I don't care.
And he ain't gonna care.
I'm not gonna care.
But he's not gonna care either. Not if you taking it that way, because he gonna be like, yo, she tripping.
You
Like,
can take it how
'cause
you
he
want to
ain't-
take it.
he
He
ain't-
better take it like a grain of salt.
Nah.
Because I won't be there. I'm packing up all my shit. You ain't
He's
got
not gonna care.
Your line ain't never got to ring
Soon
my
as-
line ever
As soon
again.
as you pack up
Nah.
your shit, he going to do that
I don't-
threesome
and I don't give a
with
damn.
The chick and the next shit, period.
And ask me, do I care?
He ain't gonna care.
You better go to people.
But
You
where
need
does
to
that
go to
help?
people that enjoy
But
it.
how does that help?
It help
the
him.
situation. It ain't helping the situation. It's not helping the marriage.
Gotta remove myself out of the
And-
situation. Even if it was my husband asked some shit like that, I promise you by the end of the fucking week, he got his divorce papers. And I done paid for it fully. He ain't got, no. When the judge said you want to split the cost of this divorce, hell no. I got it.
Hey, and get what? He probably gonna be happy because he gonna probably be like, I ain't
don't-
want to be married to no one for the rest of my life. That is just
Good.
shut that option out.
Good.
Because some guys might need that.
I
I'm
love
not saying
myself a
I
little
do.
more
I'm
than
just
that.
saying some guys. See now that's a whole nother
That's-
thing too.
well,
that ain't got nothing to
let's
do with
cover
that.
it.
That ain't got shit to do with that.
Yes, it does.
Nope.
It has something to do with me as a person. May not bother you,
me having-
but it has something to do with me as a person. I'm not lowering my standards.
That's not
Yes,
lowering no
standards.
standards.
The hell
How's
it
that
is
lowering
not.
standards?
How
How's
I'm
that
doing?
lowering standards?
What I lower my standards for to
How's
make
that lowering
please you because
standards?
you my husband?
How is that lowering your
Because
standards?
it's something she might not want to do.
But that ain't lowering your
Who
standards.
told you to come in there and ask somebody to bring somebody else? That ain't in my motherfucking vows. I ain't put that in there. That ain't even in the fucking fine print. You done lost your mind. Just know, anybody that dates me, or even a
Hey,
future,
y'all
if
hear
my
that?
future husband, you right.
Y'all hear that?
You can't ask me no shit like that. I ain't
ask
built
me
like
no
that.
shit like that.
My whole demeanor gonna let you know that off rip anyway. I don't even play like that.
Well, let me tell you how I would.
I've never been asked no bullshit like that in my life.
Let me tell you how I would handle that situation.
Cheated on? Yes. But to come in and think you want to ask
Let me tell
me,
you- let
can
me
you
tell
bring
you-
somebody else in a
let me-
relationship in the bedroom?
I would
Y'all
ask.
sure
I
don't
ain't,
mind.
I ain't got no problem asking no female. I should, and a male or a female should not have a problem. It should be. Matter of
Do
fact,
you have a
you
problem
should
with
have
your
a-
wife
you
asking
should
you to
have
bring another
you
man
should
in the
have
room?
You should have an open line of
Question.
communication.
Question.
Do I have a problem
With your wife
with
coming
my
to
wife
ask you?
coming to ask me? You damn right, because
All
I
right,
ain't gay.
Now you want to ask some double standard
That's
shit.
because I'm not gay.
I didn't sit here and say, I didn't even
That's
take the
because
gay
I'm not
route.
gay, though.
I didn't even take the gay route.
That's because there's
I just
nothing
ain't
sexual.
built like
to
that.
me, there's nothing sexual or sexual about two dudes in the room with their dick out.
It is
At
for a
all.
woman?
That's not gonna turn me on.
So what, you just want
for
pussy
a
all over
woman
the room?
because that's y'all preference. Yo, why not?
Who preference?
I
didn't even speak on being gay. I'm just not even going to do it.
It ain't about you. Ain't got to be gay. They have no threesome. Female, they have. I don't think. Well, kind of.
You contradicting yourself.
You gay for that moment, I guess. Yeah, that's
you
gay.
contradicting yourself,
I guess
though.
You gay for that moment, I guess. I don't know. I think it's okay for.
It's double
females to be gay.
standards?
It is double standards. Because to me,
Why?
Because to me, two women together.
It turns you on.
No, it turns a lot of women on. That's why they're together. It's
I ain't one
sensual.
of them.
Listen,
so don't come ask me no bullshit
when
like
you
that.
got two sensual, sexy beings together, it's double the sensuality. If that's a word, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Fact check it for me. But it's like double the pleasure, double the fun type of thing.
You better go get some damn Doublemint gum, because it ain't over here. It don't happen like that. I don't need no help and no assistance in that bedroom.
Okay.
Period.
All right, but then
He gonna know that. And guess what?
Fine, that's fine.
As a matter of fact, she should feel some type of way when he comes and asks her some shit like that, because he's not pleased.
I don't think you should accept the offer.
fully.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's not pleased with her fully. He misses
That's not
stuff.
true. That's not true.
Oh, okay. Then. I'm
That's
just
not true. It could
checking.
be
I
just
mean,
a
you can plead
fantasy.
the case on
It
it,
could be
but
just a
I'll
fantasy.
listen.
It could be a fantasy.
I'll listen.
I mean, hell, they throw that shit in our faces all day on TV and in music videos, so maybe the nigga saw a video, was like, I wonder if my wife.
So now you looking for an
that looks
excuse?
like, when you see a fucking video to go to a theme park, what the first thing? Oh, that look like fun. Or you see a new movie that come out, you see the trailer, you be like, what? Oh, that movie look good. But maybe that nigga saw the wrong movie, and he said to himself, but damn, that look kind of fun. I wonder if my wife would be interested in it. You know what I mean?
And
Just to spice things up a little bit.
That's what you call spice?
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me just tell you how we thinking. You know what I mean? You thinking on a whole nother level. You thinking like a nigga coming home, ain't satisfied, want another bitch in the bed. No, that ain't the case.
I don't know what else you could.
Maybe this nigga homeboy done told him about him and his wife had an experience or something, and the homeboy was like, yo man, you know, I talked to my wife and asked her, and she sat down, they went out and they talked and they both came to agreement, and my wife made me promise that this and this. I wasn't allowed to do oral sex on her, but she could do it on me type of shit.
This shit come with rules and regulations.
No, some people might need rules and regulations to be able to go.
But that's your wife and your husband, so why you got these extra rules?
What I'm saying is,
help me understand that.
I'm saying some people might.
Your
need,
marriage got rules and regulations. You had
some
rules.
Some people might need the rules to help them get through that situation.
You're damn right.
The rules is they drug. Like how some strippers need drugs.
You ain't follow the rules our parents gave us.
No, I followed the rules real well. Cause I ain't have no issues with my threesomes.
I did. I didn't do everything my mom and daddy told me to do. So what make you think I'm gonna marry somebody?
One of my threesomes
what make you think I'm gonna marry somebody else's son and he come up with something?
Say about having threesomes that you ain't fit to get, because I didn't have a bad experience. I knew how to handle it, and other two people involved knew how to handle it. The females ain't have a bad experience.
Okay.
Hell, in some cases they had a little friend. When I went around, they got together. Shit, who cares?
Okay, but that's on some other shit.
That's on some just being young.
That's some shit I can't talk about.
Shit.
One thing you can catch me doing is talk about something I don't know. So I can't talk about what two women do, because I have no idea. Okay. Nor do I care to know.
But
that man can't come in the house and ask me to bring another fucking woman or a man in there.
Listen, I'm not saying that you should agree or accept it. I'm saying it shouldn't be no I want a divorce if he felt like he can come to you and ask you. If anything, you should be like, damn, that's kind of bold, but you know what? The fact that my husband came to me and asked me that, if anything, instead of y'all flipping
I ain't gonna set myself for that bullshit.
Wait, let me finish.
By the
instead of y'all taking it as the guy trying to cheat, which the glass is half empty at that time, why you can't look at the glass being half full and say to yourself, damn, my husband really feel like he can tell me any goddamn thing, don't he? Because that's basically what that tell you. If your husband or wife come to you with that question, it ain't that they disrespecting you. It ain't that they trying. Like I was saying, instead of y'all taking it as the glass being half empty and a nigga cheating or thinking about being with another chick, why y'all don't look at it the opposite way? Like, damn, my husband really, like, we got a pretty good.
Because you setting yourself up for bullshit.
Wait, let me finish. Why you can't just look at it as, damn, my husband, we got a great line of communication. If my husband feels,
and I thank him.
If my husband or my wife feels that they can come to their partner and ask them a question like that, obviously,
I respect
there's nothing that they don't talk about or discuss or feel comfortable discussing, which to me is a plus.
Yep.
So why would you run away from a relationship like a person that
Because he's
will
gonna,
be open
you
and
setting
honest with you?
yourself up for
That nigga
epic
could have went and had that
failure.
threesome without your ass though.
And that's true. Better do that than to bring your
See,
ass
that's
in our
crazy, though.
house
But
and
that's the
think you gonna
problem.
ask me.
But that's the problem.
You damn right it's a problem.
That's the problem.
You are absolutely right.
Hey,
It's a
look, we're
problem.
gonna move on. We're gonna agree to disagree on this because I don't think we're gonna agree on this one. So we just gonna move on to the next topic.
Comment,
y'all
share your
below.
views, like, share, comment, and always support.
What y'all think, man? We're supposed to be talking about.
Come on, ladies. I mean, push through. I mean,
half the ladies out there like pussy. What are you talking about?
well, for the ones that don't, and the ones that
don't love their husband enough to try it at least once if that's what he wants.
it ain't happening
Period.
over here.
Point blank.
I'm talking
whether
about
they like it or not.
I'm gonna be to the goddamn lawyer office so fast.
And then he just go be at that chick house so
I
fast.
don't care.
So both of y'all will be happy, but still ain't nothing solved.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. Now you lonely by
I done
yourself.
solved my
and
marriage. No, I'll never be lonely.
You by
best
yourself.
believe.
You gonna be
No,
lonely
no,
that
no.
night.
Motherfucker,
You gonna be
I
lonely that
bet
night.
you. Not Jonzee Jewelz.
Hey, y'all comment when
Not
she be lonely.
Jonzee Jewelz. I'm sorry. You got life fucked up if you think I gotta lay in the bed by myself.
You ain't got to.
Ain't.
You,
don't
but
have
you will.
to. No,
Just because you
ever.
gonna be like, I don't want them niggas next to me. Because that's how y'all be.
I pray to never get
Y'all
there.
know
When
that
I get
deal.
there, I want to be 100.
Well, y'all comment below. Let us know what y'all think on this topic, man. We got to move on to the next one. We could talk about this all day.
Definitely can.
Everybody talk and everybody listen, but somehow the truth comes up missing. Everybody talk and everybody listen, but